future owners of the Vic who should be next. That is up to you to decide. And Ash, obviously.
Me?
Yeah, it's up to you. You're deciding.
I vote that Elaine has the Queen Vic forever, and she never leaves. Maybe you shouldn't give power to some people. I don't know. I think through time I've gradually come to the notion that I'm okay with the Queen Vic not like changing hands that often. Like, you know, back a couple of years ago, I probably would have been like, "Oh, I'm tired of the Carters," but I was tired of the Carters having the Vic. But now it's the Knights, and I like the Knights, and I like them being at the forefront of the show, and I like George, and I like Elaine, and I like Gina and Anna, and I like Tyson, even if he's never mentioned, and I like the much more laid back Linda, or Spud, as Tyson is known as in the biz. I think one of the other times I said it would be nice to see the Slaters, and then someone said, "Yeah, but the Slaters did have the Vic with Kat and Alfie, but like it was Kat and Alfie and Mo. Like it wasn't the full on fucking. You know, if I'm wanting the Slaters to have the Vic, I want Kat, I want Alfie, I want Stacey, I want Martin, I want fucking Big Mo, I want
Big
I
Lee.
don't. Who am I forgetting? Not Big Lee. I'm forgetting of the Slaters.
Stacey, Kat, Big Mo, Freddie,
Freddie.
Eve. I know you said Heather.
Even Bianca, like at a stretch because she's Kat's mate. I'd take all them behind the Vic, and Jean as well. Jean behind the not as a landlady. Jean's not really the right fit to be a landlady.
Oh my god, Ash! Every Sunday she gives out a sausage surprise.
Yeah, he didn't say it like she says it.
Sausage surprise.
Sausage surprise. Fucking.
I don't know why that's become an iconic quote for her. It's probably her delivery.
It's just constant.
I do love a sausage surprise, Jane, especially when that sausage appears out of nowhere.
Excuse you.
Excuse you, you dirty bastard. I will be excused. But who the future owner of the Vic? I love Tyson. Sorry, just so I know, I love Tyson. See, I know it's because you don't really want animals on the set anymore because work environments. But I just like the idea that Tyson has a contract that can't be lived up to. Like he signed like a 5-year merch deal where he has to get like his own table, his own dog bowl, his own like fucking private dressing room.
Freshly made dog food.
Exactly. I know it's not that. It's probably because like they don't want him there for much scenes. They only need him for certain scenes. But it's just imagining just like, okay, suppose, so what are your negotiations? Rough. What did he say, owner? He said he wants his own private bathroom, his own dressing room. He wants to be specifically rubbed at 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Not 5 p.m. between 6 p.m. because that's when he needs a special thinking time for himself, and he wants lots of treats. Can you do that?
Yeah. Like I don't think we need other. Like, if you put the Panasars in the Vic, I think that would be cool. But I also don't think we need it. And if they were going to run the Vic, it feels like it would have happened a couple years ago, where you would have had Nish and Suki, even when they were still together. You would still have them. You would have Vinny and Kira. You'd have Ash behind the bar when she had time off from being a fucking doctor. Like, I don't know if you need to do it anymore. Because, yeah, sure, now you have Priya, who would be great behind the bar. You have even Avani and Nugget eventually when they grow up. They don't really fit the mold. They don't really need to be, because they are a central character to the show. Like, the family is a very established and very important key part, especially with Suki's inclusion in the 6. But I don't know. I honestly, I've grown. I've grown as an individual. We don't need to keep Hot Potato and the Vic around. I am like, because even then, so like, what other families would you give it to? Like, do you give it to Denise? Not really. You have the Brannings, and you have like fucking Jack and Denise and Kim and Patrick and Yolande behind the bar. Like, not
Also,
really. It's not their style.
also the Queen Vic like is not really wheelchair accessible. There's no real entrance up the stairs, so Penny's kind of
I
fucked.
forgot about Penny.
Like, cause
Plus Penny already kind of has the job at Peggy's as well.
no, she's fired from that.
Yeah, but since wait, yeah, I guess they're not gonna let it take. They're still making her take the rap for it. I forgot. For a
But
second, I thought Jack had an ounce of compassion.
yeah,
Um, any other families? And the Mitchells, there's not enough Mitchells currently. Like,
I
yeah,
mean,
sure, I do think it could work. Like, with the inclusion of Teddy's ex-wife, I do think they could. But I still think the Mitchells are a bit short on numbers. Like, is Phil going to run the Vic? Probably not, right?
he ran it years ago.
He did, but he also fucking burnt it down.
Twice.
Like, twice. Like, you could, but if you did, you'd need to bring in Louise. You need to bring in even Courtney Mitchell. Maybe Grant back for a short little stint as he has the cash and he wants to buy the Vic, and then he'll be a silent partner when he leaves. Like, you don't have the numbers in the Mitchells to actively run the Vic. I think it would be cool. It would be very cool, even if we got like an ounce of the reference to Sharon Gate. We have Teddy and Phil, and you have them fighting over Sharon and over the Vic. Like I said, I don't think you have the right amount of numbers for them to actually run the fucking shop,
And
and
obviously,
I don't really think Phil Mitchell is. He's acted a lot more this last 2 years than he has in 10. um, but I also don't really think he wants to be that active. Like, he wants stuff. He wants stuff out. He wants stuff of substance, right?
and
As far as we can tell.
and also I think like Sharon, if she had to choose between Phil and Teddy, she'll choose a biscuit because her son is in the kitchen eating a biscuit. So yeah.
Fantastic contribution, mate.
Thank you. So I guess I'll read the Reddit. I guess.
And I suppose, yeah. I'll wrap it around with one more major point by saying I do think Elaine and the Knights are and should keep running the Vic as a whole. I do like them in the role. I think Elaine is the perfect landlady, and I still 100% believe that through time, eventually, she will become universally beloved. Fucking noise. She'll be universally beloved, and everybody will love Elaine. Keep fucking hearing noises.
Is it the postman?
No.
Okay.
But I think through time, she will be a loved character, and by the end of her stint on the show, as long as she actually stays on the fucking show and doesn't leave in 3 years, I do believe she will be an iconic EastEnders landlady of the Queen Vic. And I think that George is perfect for the role. Anna and Gina have time to grow into the role. And I think it's a great way to bolster Linda while she's still about. And if you really want, through time, you could probably reintroduce Lee, reintroduce Johnny. Not Johnny, Lee. You could reintroduce those characters and like bolster the numbers. But yeah, I think they are the perfect people for the position of having the Queen Vic currently, and for the foreseeable.
Just reading on here. I would love to see Priya and Ravi become a power couple and hustle their way up the ladder to run the Vic. I think the dynamic could really work well and see both characters flourish. Rather than bringing a new family for the second time, a nostalgic alternative with the return of the Mitchells. This is by Impressive of War 2367. Don't steal my bank details, please.
Is it a hot set? I just don't really like Ravi at this point.
He's
He's just a bit of an asshole. I don't care if he's hot. He's just a bit of an ass.
Yeah, but
like it's like, Ravi, you seem really cool. Oh, and he's just been a prick now. He's just been a prick to fucking everyone. Great, cheers, Ravi.
I prefer a new family that has no links in the square to people with people in the square, because we haven't had that since the Millers and the Taylors. I agree. Well, Mickey was in the square for over a year before the other Millers rocked up. I'd agree either Priya or Ravi or somehow bringing the stars back in. Not sure how they're skinned. I don't think Ravi's got it in him, to be honest. I'd like to see him a little humble and doing what it takes to support his family on the right side of the tracks. Instead of being landlord, there's no shame in scrubbing the box for an honest day's pay.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to see Ravi's pet have a little character. Ravi is relatively weak, though. Why would he scrub the box? He couldn't handle a mop or a toilet brush.
Right.
I would prefer a whole new family, as we haven't really had entirely new one since the Tails in 2017.
Now, I know what they're saying, but they have said something that is incredibly wrong.
The Knights.
Obviously, entirely new is saying no ties, but through bad phrasing, it sounds like they're saying we haven't had a new family since 2017. Which we've obviously had the Knights and the Panasars, which I'm just cutting in because fuck you, I know stuff about the show.
The Knights, the Panasars. Knights are linked to Linda and the Beals, though. Through Cindy. Panasars came in with Ash and Icarus' relationship.
Yeah, come on, no. Like, obviously, you can say the Beals and the Knights are linked to Linda and Cindy, but Ash wasn't that big of a character introduced before. Come on.
No, I love Elaine. She's brilliant.
Yeah, she's great. Do you love her?
Okay, you didn't do the bit. I'm sad.
Well, you said the name correctly, I think.
No, I didn't. I said Elaine.
Ah, well, we missed the chance.
For me, Mitchell's or Watts. That's possible, or a new family. Yeah, Sharon is still keen to get back there. She's offered Linda a partnership. Phil want to win Sharon back to get full access to Albie. I think him getting the figures away to get them all under one roof. Plus, Phil is friends with George, so he might get a deal or step in to help him if he's in a bit of a bind. I'd love to see them help out Jay and Laura, give them space in the fic too. Ravi and Priya for sure. Now you mentioned it. After Nish is gone.
Was this comment written about 4 years ago? What do you mean, Jay and Lola? Lola's been gone for years. I think he means Lexi.
Ravi,
but he has said Lola, so it's like fucking. So she's been dead for 2 years, homie.
Ravi and Priya for sure. Now you mention it. After an issue's gone, though, sort of mark a new era for the Panasars. I thought he was sick. How would that work? He runs the Walford East, which sells alcohol. Ravi was also a drug dealer and a gangster. He also tried to kill Eve. He killed his stepdad. I don't think he cares very much about Guru Naki. Did I mispronounce that?
Fair enough.
I think I said something right.
What Guru Nanak?
Yeah, I think I said something racist.
I mean, I don't know.
I said Guru Naki.
Yeah, I mean that's not. I mean, you'll be fine, mate.
Okay.
It's not like you're intentionally slurring up a fucking storm.
I get you. To be fair, most Muslims I know went to school with smoked weed, sell weed, take part in fraud, have sex before marriage. I don't think many do actually follow their religion. I'm mentioning Muslims only because I don't know any Sikhs. Oh, Sikhs. That's what he's trying to say. I thought of some fucking character.
No. Sikh the religion.
I don't know any Sikhs personally. Even Christians aren't really Christian anymore. Okay, what is deleted for? Oh, fuck, nope. Scroll on by. He's basically saying drinking alcohol is, it's a Punjabi culture. The original comment has been deleted, so I'd assume he said a bit something naughty.
Probably. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Ravi is a deal. He's a drug dealer. Like he's kind of he's not really made it a big thing to. He's not exactly acting under the Sikh like guidelines, is he?
What was your fucking mate called? Pablo? What was his catchphrase? I'm not your dealer. I'm your friend, wasn't it?
I'm not your dealer. I'm your mate.
Yeah, that's Ravi.
But ring me if you want any drugs. Sound. Cheers, Pablo.
I'm not your.
Pedro. It was one of the two.
I'm not your dealer. I'm your mate. I'm your friend. You can trust me. Good old Pablo.
But also call me if you want any drugs. Yep. Sound.
If Chrissy and Jake came back permanently. What the fuck am I fucking up? It would have been interesting to see them as the new owners of the Vic. Oh, I doubt they'll have it for long. I've thought about this situation. It always comes back to Sharon though. She just feels so natural behind the bar, and it'd be great to see one of the original owners / residents there again. Bring Lofty back to help her out as well as they're growing closer. I'd also think it'd be cool to see Teddy running it alongside Sharon. Sharon has at least had 2 chances to run it. It hasn't happened. I agree, it feels like destiny. But I also like that she can be an icon outside of the Vic one day. And eventually, I would like to see Sharon reclaim her birthright. It would be full circle to see her properly run the Vic one day. Maybe with Phil, possibly together or just as friends. But before that, can Alfie and Evelyn get back together? I would like to see them back behind the bar.
I don't.
Has Ian ever owned the Vic? Maybe it's time.
Yeah, he has.
2020.
He owned it with Sharon in like 2019, 2020.
I don't know.
2021, I don't know, that time period, that era. Obviously, it culminated in his exit where she was poisoning him, and he just walked out and left.
I don't know who, but I feel like we really need a new family in the Vic. I know the Knights hadn't been there long, but with them being connected with the Carters, and then still being there, it feels like it's been the same for far too long. Definitely the only one who'd love to see Sharon and Phil get back together and run the Vic. Also seeing Albie growing up in the Vic. I'd love to see the Trumans own the Vic. Patrick and Anise with Kim would be a great trio behind the bar. What has deleted? But
no, but I mean, it's been deleted. Can't see it.
I wouldn't mind if.
Stop trying.
No, if that door's been closed to the happy hour, we're never going to see them again. Okay. I wouldn't mind if Jean and Harvey were the next owners of the Vic. Harvey randomly wins the lottery and buys the Vic, and Jean would be the one who organised the Friday quizzes.
That's got to be bait or something. That's got to be bait.
The fuck is it?
No one thinks Harvey and Jean should run the Queen Vic.
Oh, they were on about Tracy Ann.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, there we are. That is the list. Who should run the Queen Vic next? The Knights still, and they remain atop the throne. I think they're the perfect family for it. I do think there will be a time where they run it without Linda, and I think that's when it will feel fully fresh and people will start to actually be endeared to the Knight family. As you know, there's a high chance that Elaine is just the one running it fully. As Linda, look, everybody kind of thinks that Linda may be at least off for a couple of years or just dead. Now, I don't think she's necessarily going to die, but I do think she's going to go into hiding for a while, and then she'll return in a couple of years after she gets a well-deserved break from the show after carrying it. Well, maybe not carrying it, but being a very high-profile character for at least a decade now. So. Yeah,
and this has been recorded live on twitch.tv/Watching Walford. You can follow us there. We might run the Queen Vic one day. Who knows? Me and Ash beyond the bar. Wouldn't that be lovely? Us pulling pints, pulling heads, all that sort of nonsense. He's going to hop over the bar like Dirty Dan in that first episode. Fucking leap over that bar. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.